We have reached 90,000 subscribers, which is a crazy number. Turn the 6 upside down into 9 now. Shout out Drake. It is a wild number. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Over 4,000 subs in the last week to reach 90,000. We're 10,000 away from 100, and I guess it looks possible. So thank you guys all so much for your support and for all of the love over the last few weeks, and for long-term viewers as well. Thank you guys as always for supporting the channel, especially you guys know like how rough the last 4 years has been, and even further back, last 6 years probably. So it's been a rough time, but we're now in the good days. So let's talk about NASCAR 25 because the developers, or iRacing, they put out the patches. They've been putting out a lot recently, but they don't put it out like on their website in like a patch notes kind of style. They just kind of, you know, put out tweets when they do it. So I was waiting to see how many they do, and then this morning they did another one. So I thought, all right, now it's probably time to make a video, because it's been well, today's Thursday, right? So it's been about 6 days, you know, since the game has been out, and people have been getting patches in there, and they've put out multiple patches both for PlayStation and Xbox. So for today, they put out a patch that fixed an issue with AI tire wear and AI fuel consumption settings, fixed an at-track audio crash, and then some performance improvements to the Xbox Series S. Let's talk about the Xbox Series S real quick, because some of you who do have the Xbox Series S were complaining about the picture being very blurry, and yeah, so they've been working on that. And the fact of the matter is, the Xbox Series S is not, this is just my opinion, it's not technically a next-gen console. It's something that was a pretty decent marketing tool by Xbox, I think. They wanted something that people could use to be able to play the newer games, but you had to understand that, like, when you have a Series S and you want to play these newer games, like, it's not going to look great. I think it was probably too bad. I don't know. I don't have a Series S, so maybe the game was not optimized correctly for the Xbox Series S, but they definitely made some performance improvements, it looks like. So anyone with an Xbox Series S, not X, and you play NASCAR 25, let me know what the game is like. I don't know. I don't know what the frame rate's like. I don't know what the picture looks like. I don't know resolution. I don't know. So let me know what you think. And then issue with AI tire wear and AI fuel consumption settings. I actually didn't have this. I saw it around a lot from you guys. At Las Vegas, I especially tire wear. I have not had AI tire wear setting issues. My biggest thing has been the wreck frequency. That's been my thing. That's the thing I've been having an issue with. But AI tire wear and fuel consumption, not really. Fuel consumption, maybe. And the reason why I say fuel consumption is because when I was doing that 4 times race at Las Vegas, right? Where people would pit, it would be very spread out, like over the course of 5 to 6 or 7 laps even. And so maybe that's what they're adjusting here, is just making the AI kind of pit on a more consistent basis when it comes to fuel. Because if you're running a 25% 4 times race, and, you know, Kyle Larson pits at lap 20, but William Byron pits at lap 24, it's a big difference when it comes to that's, you know, with 4 times fuel, that's 16 laps of a difference. So maybe the AI should kind of all come down pit lane within 2 to 3 laps, and not like that 4 to 6 lap range, and maybe that's what they adjusted. But we'll have to play the game a lot more. AI tire wear, I honestly have not noticed much, to be honest. I noticed that my tire wear and the AI tire wear are pretty similar, so I don't really see much of an issue there. But maybe when we play career mode, maybe it's more challenging. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll find out what happened there with that. And then there is more updates. So this one came out yesterday on October 15th. So we're gonna go backwards. So we start today, we're gonna go backwards. So this was an update for both PlayStation and Xbox. Fixed a crash that would sometimes occur in career when using the custom repairs option when fixing a car. I've not run into that yet, but okay. Fix for lobby multiplayer crash. Fixed a crash in championship mode that would occur when backing out of creating a new championship after selecting your season. changed the car reset button to only work when under 5 miles per hour. I did see a funny clip on here on Twitter where someone at Sonoma was it Sonoma or Coda? It was Coda turn 1. Someone would go full throttle into Coda turn 1, and then it would reset them kind of like at the apex of the corner, and they'd actually end up gaining a net advantage on lap time because of it. So that did not last long. They made sure they adjusted that. Fixed issue with Fanatec wheels, sometimes losing force feedback when disconnecting and reconnecting the wheel, and then retune the advanced control settings. We'll talk about the wheel in a sec, because that was definitely worked on. Xbox, this was a big patch for Xbox. This was 2 days ago on October 14th. So they got the majority of the force feedback issues that were here. Oh, no, not here. Here on October 13th for PS5. This came to Xbox on October 14th. So tuned force feedback in all wheels, added the force feedback leveling slider, force feedback overdrive slide, the impact boost slider, and the option for the centric spring effect. And then in addition to that, fixed a paint kit crash for Xbox, fixed the driver entry list issue where names would overlap waiting for players. That's at the beginning of a race, when, you know, right before you go into the green flag start in multiplayer. Removed yellow and black flags from event lobbies. And yeah, that was something I noticed, right? I noticed that on my first online race. I was like, why do we have yellow and black flags in a short 3% race? So hopefully when I go back online, that will be changed. Changed quit points from 50 to 10. Fixed cautions on the last lap. Race ends instead of a green, white, checkered. I think I am quite famous for that one. My first ever race, ending on a caution on the final lap of the 500, but then it went to a green, white, checkered. We still ended up winning, but that was a very stressful and funny time. So GG's to that. You will not be missed, or maybe you will be missed. I don't know. It was a funny time, but they fixed that very quickly for Xbox, and they fixed it even earlier for PlayStation. PlayStation, it was fixed like, I think it was like fixed like 2 or 3 days after I did that Daytona video. It was fixed on that weekend, I'm pretty sure. So pretty crazy there. Fixed ghosting, so cars go transparent immediately when cutting corners, online only. That is quite nice. And to be honest, that I will say this. I have noticed something about road course and AI. When I get a road course cutting penalty, which can happen because the cutting penalties are very severe, and then my car would automatically slow down, the AI would just slow down behind me. So it says fixed ghosting, so cars go transparent immediately. I wonder if there's an option in offline, if you cut the corner, to make your car go transparent so the AI just continue. So then that way you actually do get penalized. Because I will say, when let's say at Watkins Glen, if I cut the bus stop, before I head into the carousel, the game will slow me down, but then the AI behind me would all slow down and I wouldn't lose any positions. I was just thinking about that. That is something you can get away with offline, but online it's probably more of an issue. So I don't know. I was just thinking of something like that. Continue on. Another update. This was for PS5 users. This was the day before the Xbox update, and this was all the force feedback stuff. So I don't know if it is fully fixed for all you wheel users, but it is fixed the Xbox game. It's kind of annoying how y'all constantly point out PS5. Xbox users, we got a big patch for you. One day later. That's quite funny. And so I think the majority of wheel users are fixed. I would like to plug in my wheel here, although I've never used my wheel on a PS5, and it would take a lot of moving stuff around for my PC to PS5 in order to put the wheel in there, and I don't really want to do it, to be honest. I'm very happy playing this game on a controller, and I just have no urge to play it on a wheel. I just don't. Like, I love the way this game feels on a controller, and yeah, it would be a great video, like NASCAR 25 wheel gameplay, blah blah, but I have no urge to just play this game on a wheel. I just don't want to. I'll play iRacing on a wheel. I'll play anything else on my PC on a wheel. And maybe when this game releases on PC, maybe that is when I will do the wheel gameplay. But until then, nah, I'm good with the controller. And then one of the first patches that came out on October 12th, this was for Xbox users, fixed the 100% achievement not unlocking. This came out on October 12th, which means you guys 100%ed the game in like what, 2 days? Some of you did it in 2 or 3 days? That's crazy. What is this, speed run? Like, I don't even know what the 100% achievement is on this game, but to do that in 2 days, I mean, damn. fixed the inactive career series cars getting worn if not selected in career, fixed a rare online lobby crash, fixed for lap time online lobby start position display being incorrect, and other fixes and enhancements. So those were the multiple patches that have gone out over the course of a few days: October 12th, October 13th, October 14th, October 15th, and October 16th. So they actually are putting out a patch literally every day, these small minor fixes, and getting them out as much as they can. So what I want you guys to do is leave your comments down below. What else have you noticed in terms of bugs or issues in the game that could be patched? For me, the main thing still is AI rec frequency. I don't know what the adjustment is, but definitely on the higher difficulties, because I don't test out lower difficulties. I am playing this game on 103 difficulty minimum at the moment. And on 103 difficulty, 105 difficulty, with AI rec frequency set to 5, which is the lowest it can be without setting it to 0, I still have a lot of, like, single car wrecks. It still happens way too much in my opinion. So I would still like to see that patched. And it's mainly just that slider or how fast the AI are going. It's probably a more complicated fix, because again, I can't tell you exactly what it is. Is it the difficulty? Is it the rec frequency slider? Is it the two combined? And then it would be, for me, the super speedway difficulty. So I think 105 on Daytona and Talladega is just too easy. Funny enough, Atlanta is a little bit more challenging, but Daytona and Talladega, I think 105 difficulty is just too easy. Then put into the fact that they always crash on 105 difficulty at Daytona and Talladega. So that's my main thing right now. Other than that, I haven't really seen too many things that I would want patched or worked on, or really anything. For me specifically, it is the super speedway difficulty, the super speedway rec frequency, and stuff like that. That is the main thing for me that I would want to see fixed, because for now I run those races with either no cautions or relaxed yellows. That'd be my thing. But what do you guys think should be worked on, patched in the game? Leave your comments down below. Maybe the developers will look at the comments on this video and maybe see it and get some feedback. Although I'm pretty sure they already know everything, so still, leave your comments down below, but they probably know it anyways. They've been working very hard. So shout out to iRacing. And yeah, what do you guys think of the launch of the game? How has it been for you guys? I think it's gone really well. I'm having a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys for career mode later tonight. It should be very interesting. I haven't recorded it yet, but I'm 2,000 rep away from the truck series, so I think we will be having truck series gameplay for the first time on the channel in the career mode tonight. I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I hit 25,000 rep. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys later tonight. Peace out.